Hey everyone, and happy Derby Day here at Churchill Downs.
It is soggy. It has been wet since we got here this morning, from some light rain, spitting on you kind of rain, to some very heavy rain at times. Then it stopped for a while at around the 10 o'clock hour, and now at 11 o'clock it's picked back up again. The track behind us incredibly soggy, muddy. It'll be a race for mudders most likely, although we do have 8 hours until post time. So a lot of things could change.
They could change. A lot of ponchos here today. You'll see I am wearing my poncho. You said it earlier this week. It's kind of like when you were a kid on Halloween and your mom made you put on the jacket over your costume.
And we grew up in winter type climates. Wasn't that always the worst?
It was always the worst.
Now
it's spring in Kentucky.
And you have to put a poncho over this nice dress and everything like that, and the fascinator could get messed up.
Yeah.
It is one of those days, but it's not going to stop anybody from having a good time
No.
here. The fans started streaming in. People will figure out a way
Absolutely.
to still have fun here, and the horses will figure out a way how to get around the track.
I put on some rain boots earlier today. I got to switch back to those because getting out of here, just a little bit of mud, I think, around Churchill Downs. But a lot of people in the infield already, and I can actually spot that guy with the horse hat, that fun horse hat that you see sometimes.
He's here
So
annually,
some of the infield regulars, it looks like, are here at Churchill Downs. What are we going to do the rest of the day now that we're done on actual television?
I guess hang around the Downs, see all the sights and sounds. For the first 3 hours this morning of our programming, we saw some great coverage of from fashion to the food that's popular here, the drinks. We know that on Saturday at Derby Day, it's the Mint Julep. We learned so much about Derby memorabilia, things like that.
That cool store in Mount Washington with all the memorabilia, really
and not only
neat.
that, all the merch you can get here on site to commemorate the experience of being here at the 151st Derby.
We also tried a peach bourbon empanada.
Yes, that was very good.
Kind of a dessert
Yes.
type thing that our producer Floyd brought us to try on TV, and that was I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but I really liked it.
Yeah, no, it was very good. You could taste the peach, and then the bourbon almost tasted a little bit like cinnamon. Very good. You said it's a dessert. Is that
Snack, dessert,
Yeah.
any time of day type thing here at Churchill Downs.
It was pretty good. What else is going on here today?
Well, are you going to get a drink or anything?
Maybe on the way out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess you can't take it with you as you leave. But...
No, you can't do that. And then the other thing is, if you're planning on coming here later today, you have to leave the umbrellas in the car.
Yes, don't bring them
Don't take
here.
it in here. They don't want it in here. They won't let you in with it. They'll confiscate it right at the gate. You'll lose your umbrella. So just have a poncho like this ready to go. And it makes sense because if it gets windy, or you have 150,000 umbrellas up,
Blocking people's views,
it can
hitting
become-
people in the face.
yeah, it becomes
There
a
are
problem.
probably honestly people outside the Downs selling ponchos because one year I attended actually the wettest derby ever in 2018, was it?
2018, yes.
And I remember there were people selling ponchos on the way in, and we bought them because you needed them.
Well, I learned today that, because we were talking about weather, obviously we have elements today, so we were discussing it. We've had a derby that was 36 degrees. We had a derby that was 94 degrees. We've had a derby back in 1989, which had some sleet. So all things considered, when you're dealing with Kentucky and still what is technically, early mid-spring, this is not that bad.
It could be way worse. Honestly, weather is probably going to be the big story of this derby because
will.
it changes how people experience the day. Obviously, it changes the track conditions and the odds.
Well, and I can tell you right now, the infield is not nearly as crowded now as it would have been if the sun was shining. I spent 2 or 3 derbies in the infield covering it for LEX18, and it's very, very crowded. People rush the second they open it to get their spot, lay down their blanket, things like that. On a day like today, it won't be as crowded, or it'll just be a more late arriving crowd, so you spend less time in the rain than the full 10 hours that you might otherwise spend if it was a nice day.
Back to the fashion really quickly because the ladies get a lot of attention today, but I want to ask you what inspired your outfit here.
You. I saw what you did.
Good answer.
I saw what you did, and I said, got a match. We got a match.
We
So
went kind of with the red
that's
theme
what we
for the
did.
day, which kind of worked. It works with the roses.
It does, and Megan and Larry, who followed us on LEX18 on air, they'll be on from 11 to 2:30. They too did the whole the red and the blue, and Looks good.
Everyone just looked fabulous today. A lot of great coverage from all across the Downs with all of our LEX18 team here at the Derby.
And a fun day, whether it's raining or not. You try not to take it for granted because it is a bucket list item for so many, and we get to be here
Yes.
to do this for you.
And if you're at home, how about a mint julep?
Why not?
Yeah, enjoy and happy Derby.